I'm going to try something else too. I have a webcam now.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try to put the webcam live on Roll20. So you guys will be able to see me live on that. But if that doesn't work, I'll end up putting it in Discord. Okay, so I think the problem is that I have my video feed going to the stream, so then it's not using it for Roll20. There's always got to be something, you know. Okay. Oh, and I don't think it's got it turned on Discord. Downscale comment. Discord. Turn on camera. Okay, yeah, it's because the stream is using my camera. So let me try turn that off. Go back to here. Turn on camera. Okay, so if you guys have Discord up, you should be able to see me on camera at least.
Yeah, I see you.
Okay. Okay, so let me put this back to names only, and I'll just go back and forth on here. Between...
Yeah, I see you, but because I have Discord on my phone right now, I don't know how everyone else is doing it.
Okay, can everybody else see me in Discord?
I'm over here mixing drinks. Give me just a sec.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Okay. I had to give my dog her pills.
Yes, I can see you on Discord.
Okay.
I can see you. Hey.
All right. So, let's actually get started in earnest here. Now that I'm done screwing with all the technical yabba jabba, and I can share my screen on Discord. Oh wait. Audio sharing may not work. Please okay. Okay, so yeah, so now, woohoo! I can go back and forth between Roll20 on Discord, all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh wow, cool.
Okay.
I see your stream too now.
Yeah, live.
Yeah. All right, so last time we played, well, and actually, I want to kind of give a synopsis of the entire campaign, because this is going to be the first time that it's actually, like, up on YouTube and gets properly recorded. So, sorry, I'm kind of semi-eating pizza rolls at the same time here.
Don't worry.
Okay, so, the campaign began with our 4 adventurers, all for one reason or another, getting a hold of, what was his name? Trustin, something like that. Rock Seeker.
Gundren?
Dundren.
Yeah, Gundren.
Gundren, Rock Seeker.
Gundren.
Okay. And Gundren was super excited about having found a map. And he was going to the small city of Phandalin, which is where the map is currently pointed at. I'll bring that up. Yep. And he wanted our adventurers to escort a wagon of different goods and sundry, a lot of mining tools and stuff like that, to the city of Phandalin. On the way, once they turned off the high road onto the smaller road that led to Phandalin, they were ambushed by a group of goblins after having noticed that there was 2 dead horses in the road. Our intrepid monk kitty tried to sneak up and didn't do a very good job of it. Things went bad. There was a fight that broke out. The adventurers easily defeating the group of bandits. They took a dwarf hostage named Thordak, who led them to the hideout.
I think his name should be changed to Thordak the Unlucky.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's currently rotting in a jail cell, so I think he would agree. And actually, from the comments, he talked to you guys several times. I think he fully agrees that he is Thordak the Unlucky at this point.
Yeah.
Thordak led our intrepid adventurers to the bandits' hideout, which was a cave with a stream running through it. After befriending some hungry wolves, kind of, our super sneaky rogue just going in and ghosting 3 people without anybody even knowing anything happened. They befriended some wolves. The rogue snuck up a natural chimney and overheard Crunk, who was the head of the bandits, speaking to a person supposedly from the Black Spider about plot to capture their dwarven friend from Rock Seekers Prospecting LLC, and having taken the map and your guys' dwarven friend to a different area, which you guys have yet to discover where. But you heard a lot of talk about a black spider, and Kronk was mad that he didn't get paid as much as he was supposed to. You guys ended up destroying an entire cave of bandits, with only 2 escaping, but one of them being our goblin rogue's former acquaintance. I guess you wouldn't really call him a friend, right? But from the same goblin tribe. You guys took a bunch of goods and sundry from there that you discovered to the Lion Shield here in Phandalin. You guys came to Phandalin. There was a lot of inadvertent flirting with the girl working at the inn, Elza. She seemed to really like, yeah, our kitty monk friend. You know, talking
Can we
about
discuss inadvertent.
Yeah.
I found out she's a cat person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's totally the cat lady. When you guys spent the first night at the town of Phandalin, you guys each had a dream that you ended up discussing about you gaining something that you really wanted, all having human man in the dreams with long dark hair, pale skin, and he seemed to be offering you power, but none of you seemed very keen on taking it. And you guys, you went and talked to a bunch of different townspeople, right? Including, Here, let me bring Roll20 up so I can actually zoom
Mitty
out.
the Smithy.
Yeah.
Mitty. Yeah.
Yeah,
Smithy.
Smithy.
You guys also went to Barthen's Provisions, the Lion Shield's Coster, the Shrine of Luck.
Oh yeah, Sister Grail, I think it was.
Yep, that's a Shrine of Luck. You guys have been to the Stone Hills Inn a couple of times now. You guys never ended up actually going to the Town Master's Hall, did you? You just kind of dropped the human that you rescued and your dwarven prisoner there, didn't you?
Yeah, just kind of dropped them off.
Yep.
Yeah, I think actually the guy we rescued took the dwarf over there while we went to dump our goods. But I think we were going to go head over there next, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I didn't write that down.
We're going back to the cave to get the stuff for the lady. Forgot her name.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, you guys really liked from the Lion Shield Coster, the owner and operator, right? She was fun.
No, we don't like her. She likes us.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
Plus, who's going to say no to 15% off? I mean, really.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, you guys also met the Barthen's Provisions owner. Seemed a little shiftier, right? A little, way more worried about his profits than anything else.
Money hungry dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he invested.
And yeah, I think we ended. It was it dinner or was it lunch? And you guys were back at the inn eating, right?
Lunch.
Yeah, I think it was lunch.
It was lunch.
Yeah.
And you guys were kind of deciding what it was that you wanted to do. So I know I'm kind of doing this backwards. Now that I did the synopsis, let's do introductions. But let's just go around the group one time here quick. Your character's name, background, race, class, whatever you guys want to say about your individual characters. So let's go ahead and start with our monk friend, because you're the first in the order in Roll20.
Works for me. Playing the Tabaxi monk, Javin. Of course, my brain turns off as soon as I'm starting the introductions.
Yeah, especially something we have to start over.
Our local cat person for the cat ladies to adore.
I did kind of put you on the spot, man. Yeah, your background was hermit, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I put a pizza roll in my mouth and then All right, Grimjaw, why don't you go next?
I'm Grimjaw Tornixus. I'm a Scourge of the Seven Seas pirate, and here to make some coin, and told this was a good group to enter with.
Okay, and next we have Azrael.
I'm Azrael, a Goliath barbarian, taker of heads. If you make me mad, I'm gonna take your head.
And you had the soldier background, right?
Yes.
Okay, and finally our ghosting rogue Glick.
Yeah, I'm Glick, the goblin rogue, formerly known as 27. When trying to earn my name in my village, you have to do something to earn your name, so I'm trying to do that. My background is urchin, and I met Gundren, and he told me that was a good way to do that.
All right. So, yeah, we're just going to take it up with you guys having finished eating lunch but we're kind of going to retcon a little bit, and we're going to discuss what your guys' next steps are. So I'm just going to leave it to you guys to discuss where you would like to go, what you would like to do next.
3 quests, didn't we? More or less?
Yeah, we were kind of talking about the order operations, more or less. We could go back and help our lion shield coster lady, the dwarf lady, go get the rest of her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you go
Shrine
take
of
on the
Luck.
band, or do
Yes.
you take on the banshee in the mansion?
I think we talk about getting the stuff, then dealing
to
with the
try and
red
get
hoods.
there before they could reset defenses, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Blow
Yeah.
up that cave again.
Then
'Cause
dealing
we
with
do
the
not
red
need
hoods.
another wet kitty.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wasn't a fan. Yeah, can't smell good either. It was that, and then the Red Brand bandits. It was
Yes.
with them.
Then the banshee.
So it was just kind of which way of the triangle we wanted to split off doing. I think we were wanting to go back to the cave first.
Yeah, let's hit the cave, get that done, so
Mhm.
we can get our 25 gold and our 15% off.
Mhm. Yeah, and the
And
lady
then,
blessed us, right? Oh, sorry. The lady blessed us in the shrine, right? So we try to
Oh,
get.
yeah.
We only had an hour for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only an hour. I don't think it's quite been that yet. It's probably been like a half hour since it happened, but you guys won't get very far, with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. So you guys gather your things. Jabin, you notice Elza eyeing you as you guys go to leave the inn. And there was a human man that was there. He had long blonde hair. And talking with Elza, you guys found out that he was a bard. And you guys notice him kind of paying attention to what you guys are doing too, but trying to be subtle about it, like he's trying to not get caught watching you guys, but he's not doing the best job of it.
Mm-hmm.
Interested from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and you guys too, in your time in Phandalin, you're starting to kind of get used to this, but it's a small town, right? So everybody is interested in what you guys are doing. They don't get a whole lot of adventurers, and when they do, they normally don't stay very long. The Red Brands have been kind of chasing people off as well. And you guys haven't run afoul of these guys yet, but you've seen them around town with the ratty, hooded cloaks, red hooded cloaks, and they've been causing mischief. But yeah, so you guys, you leave the inn. You guys collect your cart and oxen that were loaned to you, and you are able to backtrack and go back to the cave. And that's your guys' plan, right? That's the first stop?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's what we decided was the best order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah. It takes you a few hours to get there. It's not that far away. The oxen's slowing you guys down a little bit. You almost feel sometimes that you could walk faster than that oxen's traveling, but it's going to make carrying all the stuff back a lot easier, so I think you all just kind of put up with it. It takes you a little while. You guys end up finding that exact same clearing of trees where you hid the oxen in the wagon the last time. You guys spent so much time looking for it when you left the last time that this time you're like, okay, it's right here. We know where it is this time. And
don't even need the dwarf prisoner this time.
Yeah. And you guys managed to hide it and head back towards the cave. you guys hear some howling as you're approaching the cave. It's wolves. And it's weird hearing it in the daylight, but as you guys approach, 3 wolves come out of the forest and come up to you guys. And they all just kind of look at you expectantly. Like, huh? Huh?
Oh, we gotta throw him something again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. More food.
Okay. So yeah, these wolves, I mean, they're a bit too proud to actually act like dogs, you know, and run up to their master and wag their tails and want pets and stuff, right? They're wolves. But they are acting very tame around your group in particular. And in order for them to approach you guys like this, you assume they know your scent pretty well at this point. So I think it kind of comes to you guys that you could maybe take them and finish training them. It's up to you if you want to have 3 wolves toting around with your party or not. I mean, another thing I think you would think is that they're not going to be super welcome in town. You know, a bunch of villagers aren't going to want to see wolves in town. But you guys could possibly do some animal handling checks and have some wolf companions if you so desire.
I'll leave that one to you guys.
We're just kind of pushing it towards the barbarian because I don't think the cat approves of all the wolves hanging around.
Yeah.
I guess I'll attempt it. See what
Yeah, I
happens.
think that's cool.
Let's see.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my God!
No.
Nice,
Dude,
nice.
what?
It was meant to be. It was meant to
It was
be.
meant, yeah.
Yeah, that is,
The
I
dude
guess
wanted.
I guess I have wolves with me.
yeah, double critical. Of all the things I've seen.
What a way to start the day.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm 0. I'm not proficient or anything.
Double
It's just
20s.
meant to be.
Yeah.
The animal urge.
So I think, Azrael, why this works so well for you is because Goliaths and your tribe in particular kind of have a kinship with wolves anyway, right? But you're more used to the mountain wolves, the like dire wolves, okay? Because you're 8 foot tall. A regular sized wolf isn't that, you know, big a deal for you, right? Well, actually, how tall did we say you were? I know it was over 6 foot, right?
Think me
yeah.
and him are 7 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to say I think we're both 7 feet.
Okay. So, I think you feel almost a kinship with them naturally. You know, they're hunters. The strongest leads the pack. Well, not necessarily the strongest, but the combination of the strongest and the smartest, right? The best tacticians, the best for the tribe. And yeah, so you have 3 wolves following you around now. They are now your best friends. And I think at this point they even let you guys kind of pet them and handle them. Now they're still, you know, they're still not dogs, right? They're not. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Jim has fun online. That's gonna be my dungeon master for my Savage World game tomorrow. He popped in on my TikTok stream. Okay, so yeah, now with your 3 wolves in tow, and we will, you know, constantly deal with that as we go. You guys finish coming up to the cave, and what is... Everybody tell me your passive perception. I should have this written down.
Then make a little note.
Yeah.
It probably helped for me
I
to
got
have all
12.
Okay.
those. 15 for mine.
Okay. All right, so yeah, Java, you notice as you're coming into the cave, there's like some debris around. It looks like maybe some people had come back to the cave and grabbed some stuff and left in a hurry. So there's like crossbow bolts laying where, you know, none of them got fired. There's like some scattered rations and grain, the kind of stuff that was stored in the upper room that you guys are coming back for. Like I said, it looks like somebody showed up to the cave, maybe gathered some stuff, and then left in a big hurry.
So it looks like they took what they wanted as fast as they could before they figured we'd come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be a logical conclusion.
Or someone else. Yeah, or someone else came back and they knew.
Yeah, it can't hurt to look. Very least,
Yeah.
you know, there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's be cautious, though, because they might have just did this just to act like they weren't here.
Yeah.
Maybe they left some traps.
They might still be here.
Yeah.
Oh, and something else you notice is the bodies that you would expect to see. Here, let me move you guys back to the cave map.
While he's doing that, you know you're going to have to name them, right? The wolves.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Might I suggest Larry, Moe, and Curly?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I love it. I thought about the little hyenas from
All right,
Lion King.
so Sildar
From
Hallwinter
Lion King.
is
Yeah.
not with you guys. And
Or how about Chewy,
that.
Chumpy, and Ted?
Chewy
I mean,
Chompy
you
and
rolled the
Ted.
20s, man. You name them.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
kidding.
exactly.
Yeah.
Chewy, Chompy, and Ted. That's funny. All right, well, it'll be up to you. You don't have to come to a decision right now. You just met them, right? It takes a minute to name things. But yeah, so you guys are back in the cave. Dun, dun, dun. But the bodies that should be over here are not there. So it looks like somebody at least moved the bodies.
Mm-hmm. Or something.
People have been in and out since we've been gone, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I think we should send our silent friend in for a look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Send
idea.
the roll again.
All right, yep. Let's roll me one of your insane stealth checks.
And if you're going with them, Kitty, take off the bell collar.
All right.
Wait, I thought the goblin had the belt collar.
Yeah, we needed it on the goblin because he snuck around without us seeing him.
Well, either way,
Yeah,
both
right.
of you make sure it's off.
Yeah, I haven't earned the jingly
Kitty
collar
did
yet.
it. He failed.
Yeah, I'm not hard to find.
He's like a cheetah. He was too fast to be quiet.
All right. So yeah, with a 22, you guys are watching him, and you still have trouble watching where he goes.
Yeah, he's the one who needs the bell or like some kind of signal or he just screams or something so we know where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like me and Azrael where you can see us from space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Good point. All right. So yeah, you guys, you start coming in, and well, Glick, and you get to where you met your new wolf friends, which, by the way, Azrael, are just kind of sitting near you, right, and looking off into the distance outwards. They're not looking into the cave. When you get up to here, everything, I mean, seems about like how you left it. So are you going to continue north, or are you going to go east and maybe check up that chimney again?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Okay.
I can go try to give him a boost again.
Yeah.
Try to get the goblin up the 8-foot wall.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll a acrobatics check with advantage because he's helping you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys and your criticals.
Dude,
Okay.
we're on fire already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to start the day.
What it is, we didn't do anything last session, so now we get them all this session.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I think we only did like 1 or 2 rolls the entirety of last session, right?
Yeah, last one was
Yeah.
kind of more of a story role-playing one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, you flipped-de-doo up, and I think Javin, you're kind of like, why am I even here? Because you just
Yeah, he didn't need my help for that.
Yeah.
He just he wanted me there to watch it.
Just to brag.
So yeah, I'm gonna put you up in this room.
Huh, so he's walking up the wall.
So now that you're up there, it does look like a lot of the crates and stuff that you guys left, the bigger, heavier stuff, have been crowbarred open. Stuff's been taken out of them. There's a lot of stuff scattered all over the place. You also notice some very large animal waste. There's a big pile of shit. All right.
Okay.
In here. So, and it's kind of like off in a corner, like it's over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's very noticeable.
Okay. So, there's not much to do. Can I see if there's anything written on the walls or something like we tips can't? Maybe they left a message or something.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's not
So,
it.
I think you're distracted, right? You're like, why is there this huge pile of shit right here?
Still thinking of how cool it was just walking up the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Or it smells so bad that he cannot concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think the smell.
So, while you're sitting there contemplating, is there something else I should be seeing here? Like, you hear kind of a scrape and a rustling sound. It makes you think of something trying to be sneaky, but not doing very well.
Something
Okay.
that is not sneaky but is trying its hardest.
Yeah.
Like me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
you hear
so-
like some pebbles, like rock on rock sound.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go back and tell the guys about the shit and the sound.
Okay. Okay. All right. Grimjaw and Azrael, are you guys still waiting outside the cave, or are you gonna move in some?
No,
We
I'm
might as
outside
well-
of the cave. Well, I'm outside of the cave with the wolves.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, Glick, you come back down. Javin's right there, so you inform him that there's a big pile of shit and some sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you guys going to proceed from here?
Guess we can go back up the cave normally anyway. We're just looking for stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Because I think me and you would be fine getting up there. It might be hard pulling our big dudes through that little hole.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I guess go back up at the cave, talk with our buddies there, and probably just head back up, kind of the way we went after we looked in the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to keep the same marching order with Glick out front and Javin and then Grimjaw and Azrael bringing up the rear, or how are we going to do it? Oh, and reminder that it's dark in the cave. So Grimjaw and Azrael, you guys cannot see once you get past the entranceway, unless you're going to light a torch.
Yeah, I guess it would be best interest if we light a torch now then.
Okay. All right. Who is handling the torch? Azrael?
Well, that was kind of cleared out, just like any one of us could.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's up to you guys. I gotta add the light to that token so that once you guys come in, you can see.
Since you're going to be in the back, why don't you do it, Ezreal? That way we don't accidentally mess up our sneaky guys.
Yeah, I'll keep the torch. I'll tell the wolves to guard the entrance as we walk in then.
Okay. Make another animal handling check.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's one of those that can only go downhill from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get better than double 20s.
No. Yeah, it literally has to go downhill. Like, unless you do it again, and then it just stays on the same hill.
Now here's where the double ones come in, and you just shoes them off.
No, double one would be like I slap the crap out of them.
Go on, get
one, two.
Dog. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. All right, so the wolves. It's not that.
Is that good?
It's not that you did something bad, right? Their demeanor against you is not going to change unless you actually like physically hurt them or stop taking care of them. But they're not listening about staying at the mouth of the cave. It's like you kind of like point and you're like stay, and they like look where you point and then look back up at you and then just keep going.
I guess we're going in then.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess let me add these wolves. And you're the one staying to the back anyway, right? So,
yeah.
And they're staying with you. You're the one that rolled the double 20s. So, all right. So, Glick, are you gonna try to be stealthy and move forward again then?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me another stealth roll. Okay, not bad. Ooh, and now your wolves might notice something. Okay, yeah. So, as Glick moves forward, he's being pretty silent, but not as silent as he can be sometimes. But the wolves, once they actually like get into the cave, they like start sniffing the ground, and then they look up into the cave and start growling. And now they actually do seem hesitant about going into the cave.
Well, that's not a good sign. 3 wolves are
Yeah.
not feeling good about going in.
Yeah.
You guys better be on extra sensitive uh-ohs.
So, Glick, you are back at the part. The bridge is not there anymore. Well, it kind of is. It's essentially just a rope hanging across the chasm with some wooden planks hanging from it now. This stream is a little higher than what it was before because you guys think the barricades that used to stop it have all been pulled. So it now is, it's maybe a foot deep. It still fits in the crevice to the west of the tunnel you're going through. So it's not like, you know, getting you guys completely soaked or anything, but it's definitely higher and a little noisier than what it was before. But Glick, you have two choices now. You could easily climb the wall. It's a 15-foot climb, but the walls are sloped. You know, it's not a sheer cliff face or anything. So you could climb up there and go in that passageway, or you could continue forward around the bend.
I think I'm gonna continue forward.
Okay. All right, give me one more stealth roll then.
Nice.
Oh,
Went
man.
back to being a ghost.
Yeah.
It went back to the ghostliness.
I mean, I heard the sounds and smelled the shit, so I had to.
Yep, so,
Like, did the wolves just growl? Oh, I'm going invisible.
They got to be growling at the cat, right? And that's
yeah, so as the rest of you move forward, right, the wolves stay at the entrance, and they've kind of become tight-knit where one of them's looking in, and the other two are looking out, and they're all, you could tell they're ready. They seem to think that there's something dangerous nearby. And they are on full alert, but they are not continuing into the cave.
And they ended up doing what?
And do we see this? Do we see how they're reacting, or?
Yes, yeah, you guys notice it. Because like I said before, Azrael, they were just following your every movement. But then as soon as it got into the cave, they all started sniffing the ground. And there is one who seems to be kind of the leader of their little pack, right? This one's almost all white, and he's just got like a gray mane. And he started growling, and the other two just like flanked him immediately. And then he got down into like a squatting, you know, almost a defensive posture.
I have a bad feeling about this.
So
I do too, but only because there's more water than last time.
Oh man, one of my friends, Agony Prime, just came into the TikTok and said, "I cast magic missile at the darkness." Have you guys ever seen that video? I'll have to link it to you. It's one of the most classic Flash animation Dungeons and Dragons videos of all time. And I'm old. That Flash animation was a thing when I was. So anyway, all right. So I guess what are you guys doing?
I guess Glick went around the normal way. You said you can try to climb up the thing. I'll try to climb up there.
Okay. Yeah. Give me athletics or acrobatics, whichever you have higher. And it's going to be a pretty low DC. Like I said, it's real simple to do. Yeah, okay. So with no effort really at all, you climb up there, and you see the foot or claw or something of a very large creature. You see its back leg, you're assuming, because you can't see the rest of it. So it seems to be facing towards where Glick is walking. It looks like it could be a bear, but it's really big for a bear.
And that's just where that bridge used to be, that little like hallway.
Yeah, but you're seeing it right here. Is where you're. So I guess.
And Glick was going around the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, Glick. Did you keep moving forward, or did you kind of stop and hesitate when everybody else did?
Yeah, I stopped as well.
Okay. All right, and Grimjaw and Azrael, are you guys kind of staying put, or are you inching forward? What are you guys doing?
I'm staying back. I'm waiting to hear what if they yell or if we're getting ready to get attacked by a dragon or something over here.
Okay. Okay. So, Javin, I guess what do you do?
Is it kind of standing still, or is it kind of wandering?
It's standing still. Like I said, it's turned away from you, so rather than facing down the tunnel you're at, it's facing the opposite direction, essentially. And it doesn't appear to have noticed you. You imagine it's because of how effortlessly you just climbed this wall right here. Maybe,
Right.
maybe if you hadn't done such a good job, it might have heard you climbing up there.
And maybe not hopefully trying to ruin that too much. Maybe throw like a rock near it or at it or something. See if I can get it, see what it is.
Okay.
Like, probably not the smartest idea, but I'm kind of curious now.
Okay. Now, are you going to throw a rock or are you going to throw a dart? Because you have darts, but there's plenty of rocks nearby. And mechanically, it's going to end up being the same thing, right? It'll end up being like 1d4 damage if you're trying to damage it, or you're just trying to get its attention.
Yeah, not really trying to pelt it, just trying to like throw it near, see if I can see what it is.
Okay.
Get its attention, kind of.
All right. So you're not trying to hit it;
to
you're
move.
just trying to throw it nearby it, right? So
Yeah, I'm not trying to pelt it with a rock or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as soon as you do that, all of you hear this kind of echoing as the rock hits, bounces a couple times, and then you hear as this freaking thing turns around and tries charging towards you, but it can't because this tunnel's too narrow. But it can fit enough that it moves forward, and what you see, it has the body of a bear, only it's massive. This thing probably stands 14, 15 feet tall, but it has the face of an owl and a beak.
It's trippy. Yeah. I just saw the token that's in front of me. That's kind of freaky looking.
So here, I think I can share this to everybody. All right, did that pop up on everybody's screen?
No.
Okay, let me try again.
But I know what an owl
I
bear
can't
is,
really
so
tell.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
There, did it that time?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
there it is.
I saw it. Cute.
Yeah, I can't really tell right now because I had lost Wi-Fi, so I'm plugged in directly. So it's taking a while for it to boot up.
Okay. Okay.
It's basically a cute little fuzzy.
Yeah.
All right, so it did not take you by surprise. You knew that it was there. So let me make sure that the initiative tracker is empty and everybody's going to roll initiative. Now, when you guys roll initiative, please make sure you have your token selected, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then roll initiative.
Wow, I wasn't ready for a damn thing.
Oh, makes sense. Javin ready.
I did kind of throw the rock at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm doing this a little slower now.
All right. So, let me.
Now you're just waiting on me, right?
Yep. Yep, the interwebs. It's always a problem. I've had so many technical difficulties on this thing lately. It just drives me nuts. All right, descending order. So, Javin, like you said, narratively, it makes the most sense that you were the one ready. So, you have a seemingly surprised and very angry owlbear. Now, I guess, let me ask you, has your character ever physically seen an owlbear before?
I would say not.
Okay. Okay, so I think you would have heard tell, right? Because you lived as a hermit out in the wilderness, okay? Owlbears are pretty common, and they are not something to be trifled with. They are mean, intelligent. Like, a lot of times when hunters are tracking owlbears, an owlbear will double back on itself and attack the hunter because they can smell you coming. I think all the stories that you've kind of heard about owlbears suddenly come to mind, and then it comes back to reality, and you're staring one in the face, and it's getting ready to claw attack you. What do you do?
I think it's the immediate reaction is like the old Jackie Chan adventure. Bad day, running the other way.
Okay. So, at
we're
level
going
2,
right back down that hill we just came up.
at level 2, did you get Step of the Wind?
I did.
Okay, so you could, as a bonus action, activate Step of the Wind, which will cost you a key point, but then you can disengage as your bonus action and still be able to have an action and a movement this turn.
Okay.
And it allows you to yell, "Oh hell no!" as you go.
Yeah. Well, and I'll tell you another thing, because this is going to be narratively awesome. Okay, Step of the Wind also doubles your jump distance. Okay, so rather than just slide down that hill you come up on, you could actually jump over to there.
And you know what? That makes sense. It's like when you scare the shit out of your cat.
Yeah.
If anyone else pictures the cat hitting the tin foil.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah,
you jump up on the counter and just bounce straight up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
That's about what's happening. But that's a bonus. Hold on, I'm reading it. Sorry. So I could have, like kind of panic, like shoo it away with a stick, try to poke at it, and just jump across. Maybe. Got awfully quiet.
Yeah, I lost audio on Matt.
Me too.
Okay, now
I
can you
see
hear
you
me?
on camera. No,
Yeah,
I
now,
hear you.
now I
Okay.
can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my mic,
There you are.
sometimes if I put it up and I don't put it back all the way down, it because when I put it up, it mutes itself. So then if
Yeah, I
put
saw red on the mic, so I think that's what it was.
Okay. Okay. So I guess, did you hear me then about the scared cat noise?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right. Dang
I
it.
just saw Jester
So-
moving, that was it.
So
Yeah.
I want to ask you, do you then just make that scared cat sound, the rear, and jump, right? Because it's up to you. Okay. All right. I love that visual. This, man-sized cat. Owlbear comes charging up to rear. Immediately he's on the other side, and then maybe even you hiss after that. Right?
Absolutely not. The wolves were bad enough. Now there's this thing.
All right.
He's on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you can still throw a dart if you would like. Yeah, you are in darting distance. Or you could move more and then do something if you so wish. Or you could throw a dart and then move. Because that only took 10 feet of your movement for you to jump to there. So you still have 20, or what is your movement now? Did you get that movement increase?
Yeah, it's 40 right now. Is with my movement.
So you still have 20 or 30 more feet of movement.
I think after the initial, like, jumping on the counter, cat bouncing over the edge, then we throw stuff at. We're not trying to throw stuff before then. That's scary.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and shoot me some attack rolls. Oh, nice. Yeah. So yeah, you your predatory instincts then kick in, right? You had that prey reaction for a second where you're like, oh crap, and you jumped out of the way. But then once you're out of harm's way, you're like, wait a minute. You hurl a dart at this, and it gets it right in the face, just under its eye. It lets out a roar, and are you going to move? I guess, because you could further move from where you are.
Not far, but a little, like, down this hallway where I feel like I can mock it and not be immediately mauled.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and now you are across what's essentially just a rope with some wooden planks hanging from it, what's left of the bridge. So that rope is in no way going to handle that owlbear's weight. So unless it leaps across there, which is in a really tight space, you feel pretty safe. All right, so Azrael, you hear, and you see Javin jump like all of the fucking devils from hell are chasing after him, and then he hurls a dart back where he was just standing, but you cannot see the owlbear. Now you heard the insane roar that it let out. So what then do you do?
And you said it's on that cliff, right? More or less.
Yeah. Now you know from being here before that if you go up this way and then around that corner, it takes you to that same spot. Or you being as tall as you are, you could climb up.
Yeah, I think I'll climb up.
Okay.
After seeing Catman jump like 50 feet across, like I gotta see what he's scared about.
All right.
Probably a spider.
Give me an athletics check as part of your movement. Now you're gonna make it up there no matter what. I'm just gonna see if it costs you extra movement to get up there. Oh no, you make it easily. So here, I'm just gonna put you right in the face of danger. So yeah, you see this owlbear. Now you still have the 5 feet of movement. You can move the next square up, or to your right, to the east, and be in attack range of the owlbear. And
he's like, hey there, buddy, did you get hit in the face?
It's like, I get up there and I can just go, oh, shit!
All right,
and
so...
I guess if I do that, I'll rage, then get within range.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Figured out what made the cat bounce.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, drawing your, you're using an axe, right? A battle axe?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, drawing your axe as you charge forward. Now, are you wielding it one-handed or two-handed?
Well, it's right now, and I have the torch as well. I guess
you have the
torch. One-handed.
Yep. Okay, yeah, that's another good reason for you to be the one holding the torch, because Grimjaw, aren't you using a greatsword?
No, a halberd.
Oh, a halberd, yeah, but it's a two-handed weapon. is what I was getting
Yep,
at.
it is.
Yep.
So, attack roll, right?
Yep. Yep, just click
Alright,
your
one-handed it is.
one-handed axe. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, I don't know if I've asked you this before, but I guess kind of describe to me what your rage looks like, right? Like, what do you do when you're raging? Can we tell when you go into a rage?
I want to say right now, no, not just yet. I mean, you can see since I have like the skin, it just turns a little bit redder, but not much changes as of yet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, you charge forward. Torch in one hand, axe in the other. You swing forward, and right about where that dart had hit, your axe cleaves into, just under the chin, neck area of this owlbear. Blood, the owlbear goes to yell out, or it goes to roar, and it kind of cuts off as it, and now it's looking at you, and it is pissed. And with that, Glick, it will be your turn.
Okay. Okay, I see Javin jumping, and I hear, oh shit. So I'm gonna keep going, try to go around the same place to get around the owlbear.
Okay.
Keep just going forward.
There's always room on this side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Yep, so you
He's like,
see...
it's safe over here. Come over here.
You see what's a set of natural steps that go up right there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna keep going forward, or you are okay. By forward, I mean, are you gonna go south this way, or are
South.
you gonna go that way? Okay.
I'm gonna go south.
So yeah, you step another step forward, and now you can see the owlbear, right?
Oh, okay. So now
Okay.
I say, oh hell no.
So yeah, you can see his butt right there. I love dynamic lighting for Roll20. By the way, it adds such a cool aspect to the game. But like when I'm looking at it, it shows me the whole map. But when you guys are looking at it on Roll20, it looks completely different. So
Yeah.
I have to constantly like click your guys' character and then hit some buttons so I'm seeing it from your point of view so that I can see what you're seeing. It makes it a little weird.
Yeah, it's a little better now that the guy with the torch is next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Glick, from where you're at, the owlbear would have half cover because all you can see is like its butt sticking out from a rock protrusion. So if you were to move forward some more, that would go away. But for where you're at right now, and you only moved 10 feet, so you still have 20 feet of movement, however you want to move.
Yeah.
And right
I'm gonna
here,
go a little.
this is difficult terrain because there's a stalactite's the ones on the ground, right? There's a stalactite right there. So that'll cost you half or double movement if you go through that square.
No, I think I'm gonna go maybe 15 feet to the south. Here.
Okay, yeah, that'll put you right on his butt.
Okay, so I'm
Time
gonna.
for now.
I
Well,
mean, he didn't.
You're a
Yeah.
rogue. It's backstab time. They don't call it
Yeah,
backstab
yeah,
anymore.
Yeah.
They don't call it backstab anymore, but that's what it is. Sneak attack.
Yes,
Sneak attack.
that's what I'm
That's why
gonna
just
do.
have his focus is on me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean,
And,
yeah, I definitely planned that when I threw a rock. Got him.
Yeah. Got him in the perfect positioning.
Yeah.
So, I will tell you guys, because I know some of you guys have watched different podcasts and stuff, there's an optional rule in Dungeons & Dragons called flanking, where if you're on opposite sides of an enemy, you get advantage. I don't do that. I think it's too easy to get, So then you would have advantage, like, all the time. You know? So now you do have sneak attack because an ally is within a threatening square of it. So yeah, you can go ahead and short sword, right? Isn't that what
short?
You got? Yep.
Yeah, short sword.
Short sword enema incoming.
Yeah.
Yep. Get him right up Main Street.
All right.
And I saw that I have the Fury of the Small. I don't know if that damage
It's gonna
him.
be a while, Lily.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, 15 hits. So man, you stab this thing in the flank, and I think you're kind of intimidated by its size. You're this little tiny goblin, right? And this thing, if it was standing on 2 feet, would be 13 feet tall, roundabout. Now, even down on all fours, it's almost face-to-face with Azrael. So I think when you run up and you go to stab it, you're kind of like, oh my god, this might be a bad idea, and you stab it, and it doesn't penetrate as deep as you could have, right? Because your sneak attack and damage combined was not near what it could have been if you had rolled slightly better. So yeah, so kind of a glancing blow into his butt, but still, 10 damage at level 2, pretty significant. So yeah, that finishes up Glick's turn. Wolf. Okay, now Glick, technically you do still have 5 feet of movement, but if you back up... Oh, did you get the thing now where you can disengage as a bonus action? Or wait,
yeah,
no.
I have cunning action.
Okay, yeah, cunning action. This action we use take the dash, disengage, or hide. So you could technically disengage as a bonus action using your cunning action and move 5 feet away and then not be threatened by the owlbear anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, probably. Are you going right there or right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right here.
All right, cool. So the wolves, I think, kind of hearing the action, you guys can hear them growling, but they're not entering the cave. They don't have that amount of loyalty to you yet, where they're going to put themselves in danger for your sake.
So the wolves are smarter than us.
Yeah. They're gonna wait to see who comes out, then they're gonna be loyal.
All right.
Maybe.
So as scared kitty noise jumps across, fires a dart, raging Goliath barbarian charges up and puts an axe to its neck, and then sneaky little goblin comes around behind it and stabs it in the butt. This owlbear is pissed. So it makes 2 attacks. One with his beak at Azrael. Ooh, and that's going to hit.
That wasn't the ooh of I think you're dead, so I think you're
yeah.
okay.
For 12 damage, taken down to 6 because of your raging.
Wait, that's the attack roll?
No, that's the damage. It hit. It rolled a 25.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to change this, but on this module that I purchased, it hides all of the automatic rolls that I do when I do stuff. And I don't like that. I like being more open and honest as a DM rather than hiding my rolls. But I just haven't. I keep forgetting to go in and change it. Okay, so does a 16 hit? What is your armor class?
Yes.
Okay. So, claws is 2d8 plus 5. 9 taken down to 4 because of your rage. So that was a total of 9 actual damage.
Oh. Wait, what was the beat then?
The beak was the 12. And the
But what was it? Piercing?
yes. But
okay,
you have
so then that's also cut half.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 12 got taken down to 6, and then the 9 got taken down to 4. Oh, so it's 10. 10 actual damage is what you ended up getting.
Okay.
Yep.
Puts me at 17.
All right. And that's going to be the owlbear's turn. Grimjaw.
Well, this time I believe I'm going to come on up and enter the fray. Is there enough room for me to get by Azrael so I can help him, or do I have to run around? Probably not, because Azrael's big and I'm big.
I think you could, but give me just a straight strength roll.
Oh, that was save. Hang on. There you go.
Okay, so I think what happens is, well, I guess, let me ask you. You're running up. You get a little bit up the side of the wall. You see what's going on. You see how tight the passage is. Do you continue going that way, or are you going to try to go around? You think you can maybe muscle
try and go
through?
Around.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be quicker.
Yep. So, all right. Go ahead and continue running. You were right here, right? So you've only moved 10 feet.
Yeah, I used 10 feet of mine.
Okay, so to there's another 10, that's 20. And another 10, that's 30. So you could make it to where Glick was standing before, where you could see its butt, and still take an action. But if you go further than that, it's going to end up, you'll lose your action for this turn.
I'll just go over by Glick, because if it turns and starts to attack and Glick's got to run, somebody should be there to try and hit it.
Okay, so you go from there to there, in here. Do you want to actually be between Glick and him, or do you want to stop right there and wait for
Right there ought to be good, because
Okay.
I've got a 10-foot reach with my halberd.
Yep.
So
yep.
as he comes past, I can hit him solid.
Yep. And Glick, if you were to move forward, you do not block Grimjaw's way because you're so short.
Okay.
So with him having the 10-foot reach because he has the pole arm, you can move forward, stab him in the butt again, and not block his way. All right, so back to the start of initiative. Jamin, you see Azrael.
I think the initial scare is over now that he's getting bit and smacked.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned it a little bit with Grimjaw's turn. Would it be all right to get in that hallway with him again? Is there enough room for that, or no?
With you, I think it'd be a little easier because you're more sleight of frame than Grimjaw is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more skinny.
So you could roll an acrobatics check to kind of shimmy your way around Azrael and then end up being right here. Or you could stop right here and you'd be able to throw darts at it. But if you want to, like, punch it, get up into his face, you're going to have to move.
Yeah, I think now that the initial, like, oh god, what is that? And, you know, oh god, our friend's getting bit and mauled and stuff. I gotta help him.
He's like, I never seen one of those. What the hell is that?
They ain't supposed to be that big.
Well, I always thought an owlbear...
It's not supposed to have that head.
I always thought an owlbear was such a weird concept, too. Like, out of all the animals that they could have morphed together, who was like, let's put an owl and a bear? Like, and it can't
and
fly.
not let it fly.
Yeah. All right,
Have
so
you
yeah.
guys seen Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I really want one of those bear dog ones, man. I'm just saying. Why can't we have one of those in here? That would be, he'd be my best friend.
Yeah, so funny.
All right, so yeah, roll me an acrobatics check. Now, you will at least get to here no matter what, but your acrobatics check's going to decide whether you sneak past Azrael or not. Oh, yeah, God. So, I think you, like, essentially run across the rope like you're Legolas in Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
No problem. You get next to Azrael, and you somersault on the ground around him. Just pop back up. And you are now right next to our owlbear friend. And you can feel free to punch him repeatedly.
I mean, I think that's the idea.
He's gonna punch that dart in there.
All right, a 14 does hit for 8 damage. Did you get Flurry of Blows yet?
It did, and that's what I was just looking at. Like, I only have 2 keys, so I'd have to use my last one, but yeah, I want to give it a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, do it, man. You got the new ability, you gotta do it.
Okay, so it lets me click on it to open it.
Oh,
so let's make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus.
Yep.
So you just have to click.
No, you just click the same button 2 more times. Yeah, that hits. Oh, it's too bad the crit was the... So, I think I've told you guys this before, but when you roll and I don't say you have advantage, you always take the number on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so minus another 13. So, man, you did 15, 21 points of damage in a single round by punching the shit. Okay, now...
By Mike Tysoning the owlbear.
Yeah. Now, something else I want to point out. A monk, it's not necessarily punching, right? It just means that you're attacking it without a weapon. So it's up to you to flavor it as you will. You could headbutt it. You could kick it. You could elbow, knee. You could crush your chest into it and cause damage for all I care. You know, it's entirely up to you how you want to flavor your strikes.
I mean, you said he was coming off somersaulting off the floor. He probably caught a foot, and then it turned into a Mike Tyson situation.
All right, yeah. Yep, so yeah, like a kick as you're coming up, and then the 1-2 combo. And that owlbear is hurt. You guys could tell its movements have kind of slowed. It went from growls of rage and frustration to, kind of whines of pain at this point. You guys are punishing this owlbear pretty hard. And all the guy wanted was a nice cave to be able to chill in. All right. Azrael.
Azrael's probably stunned at what just flipped by him and then went, yeah!
I'm going to say, like, how long was combat rounds? Like 10 seconds or something?
6.
Yeah, they're like
seconds.
6 seconds.
Yep.
So, yeah, in the span of 12 seconds, we bounced across the bridge back and forth.
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay, never mind. I'm just going to go with it.
From angry hissy cat bounces back over and just, oh, wait, I can do things. I forgot.
Alright, so let's try this. So before I make that my attack, go ahead and throw down the torch so I can hold my battle axe with my 2 hands.
Okay. Yeah. You can drop an item as a free action. So the torch is still there. It's still burning. Now, if you dropped it in the lower level, it would have gone out because the floor would be, like, damp. But right here, it's still burning. It's just at your feet now. So now you have that cool, scary story campfire look, you know, where the light's all coming from underneath you and
The intimidating presence. And I guess let's go ahead and make this one a reckless.
Nice. All right. So yeah, two-handed with advantage. Yep. For you guys that don't know, him attacking recklessly gives him advantage, but everything that attacks him has advantage for the next.
Yeah, I appreciate him blinking it because I'm still reading them, so it's kind of cool seeing what everybody else does.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So, describe to me how your two-handed blow fells this owlbear.
Alright, so as I'm charging in with my two-handed axe, I go right for where Javin had just punched it, trying to get the dart as well in the single strike.
Okay.
Again, trying to cut off the head.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you know, drop the torch. You wind up like you're swinging for the fences. You know, pretty much baseball bat your axe right into this thing's neck. Right where that dart is. It buries in. The dart's gone. It's somewhere in this owlbear's anatomy now. And your axe buries down to the shaft and just blood. And the owlbear doesn't even get to make a sound, right? It's like in the middle of winding up for its own swing against you, and you just two-handed, you know, baseball bat home run with an axe into his neck. The owlbear drops like a stone. Bam. And then, you know, once again, everything kind of goes quiet for a second. All you guys can hear is the soft sound of water, your own heavy breathing, and this, you know, almost rank, predatory, gamey smell of this dead owlbear at your feet. And right here, I think we're going to take a short break so I can go have a smoke.
Alright.
That's a good time for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. After an owlbear incident, yeah.
All right, guys, awesome. Let's say, I don't know, 10 minutes. I might end up being a little longer because I'm going to have two smokes. But we'll say 10 minutes, and I'll be back in probably 12. So.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I find those names for the wolves as well.
I don't know why, but Kevin is definitely the smartest one on them.
Yeah, you can take my brother for Kevin.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So for anyone watching, I'm gonna end the stream, but then come back. For some reason, it still saved it under making character for Savage Worlds, and even though I went through and changed everything, it still saved it as making a character for Savage Worlds, which is not what I'm doing right now. So I'm up on Twitch and Facebook, and it says make a character for Savage Worlds, and I've actually had some comments.
Yeah, even on YouTube it says that.
Yeah. So I don't know what's